Coach, your thoughts about a big week with Austin Peay, especially on Thursday?
Well, every game's big for us right now. We're just trying to claw our way to the tournament somehow, some way. So, I mean, each game's important. We've got to still try to figure out a way to win. That's something that we haven't done very well this year. Is we've played well in spurts. We haven't played complete games. And when it comes down to winning and losing, we haven't done the things that are the secret to success of winning. So, got to go back to work today and try to figure that out.
That first quarter against UT Martin, a lot of that didn't even come on the press. It just came on forcing UT Martin into some bad shots. And you guys rebounding effectively. How much can you take away from that first quarter and really implement some of it? Or maybe you've even been trying to implement. What was your big takeaway with that first quarter?
Well, we talked about being aggressive, and in the first quarter we were very aggressive offensively. We got pretty much any shot we wanted. We got to the basket we wanted. We knocked down shots. Defensively, we did a good job of limiting their possessions by rebounding the basketball. Of course, we made them miss shots in the first quarter, which was imperative for us to get the lead. But as soon as they switched defenses, we got back on our heels. I know it didn't look like it, but we worked countless hours on the trap and had things in that we thought would be successful. But you can preach all you want about playing north and south basketball and not east and west, but our kids got back on their heels, and we tried to go sideways, and we didn't attack the basket at any time, and our offense went away. And then for some reason, if we're not doing well offensively, we don't want to play on the defensive end of the floor, so it just snowballed into allow them to get back in the game. So it was tied at half, and we had shot the ball really, really well, so we kind of knew that probably wasn't going to continue to shoot it at that high of a rate. And then they come out and they just outplay us in the second half.
Their 1-3-1 and even some of their other zones, they're just so long. How does your team beat something that wide and that effective?
Well, they are long and they're big on the wings, but what's disheartening to me is they killed us with my defense. I mean, that's the defense that I have ran for years, and that's the defense that caused us to be really, really successful in my last coaching place. And so because we had taught that defense so much, we knew as coaching staff how to attack that defense. And we felt like that we put our players in position to be able to attack that defense. But we can't play for them, and we cannot make them go out and attack that defense. And again, we got on our heels. We did not go toward the basket. We started playing out of position, trying to do things that weren't going to be effective against that trap, and they took advantage of us, and then they came down and they were really effective offensively. They're a very good offensive team. They have a lot of weapons. Kevin does a really good job, offensive-minded, putting his kids in position to be successful. But yeah, I mean, the trap bothered us, and we knew it was coming. It wasn't a surprise. We worked on it. We just didn't attack it.
Austin Peay, any particular players that concern you about matching up against them?
Well, the Alexander kid on the inside, we have difficulty guarding post. And so, of course, she's their leading scorer, so she'll be a difficult matchup for us. We've got to figure out a way to probably send help and not put our kids in position one-on-one. Our roster is full of 2, 3, and 4 players. We don't have a lead guard that is consistent on a given night, and we do not have any post presence. And so anytime that matchup happens, it's difficult for us. But we've got to figure out a way to maybe guard post players collectively, rotate out of some double teams and those type of things. So she'll definitely be a mismatch for us on Thursday.
And also just you have the quick, kind of an odd one where we have the home game and then the road game on Saturday. What kind of challenge is that for you?
Well, we're just taking it one game at a time right now. I mean, the most important game on our schedule is Thursday, and whatever happens Thursday, our next most important game will be Saturday. So we just have to attack each day and try to figure out a way to get a win. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's ugly. It doesn't matter if it's great execution. We just have to get the win if we want to try to continue this season past the next 6 games.
Health-wise, is your team okay going into this week?
Yeah, we've been very blessed. God's been very good to us this year. We've had minor injuries, nothing anyone couldn't get over. So, I mean, we haven't felt like we had all the arsenal we needed on the roster, But everybody we have on the roster has been pretty healthy throughout, so we've been very blessed with that. So we'll go in with no excuses on Thursday. Our roster is what it is, and we'll go in ready to compete with what we've got.